William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Last Verse, a novel by Caroline Frost. Performed by Joy Nash. For country music songwriters, my favorite poets. Prologue. She sits alone on a cold, hard chair, still as the dead. Round eyes closed, lips a sliver, face a crushed rag of linen. She looks all of her 60 years plus 15 more. Feels it, too. She is worn down by time, by hard living, and by the memory of the night that brought her here. She has spent every day replaying a moment that would come to define her, one most would be desperate to forget. The sounds of others talking, fighting, bartering paper the walls, a backdrop of noise. When her mind is quiet and solid as the concrete underfoot, she begins to hum. She hums to warm up her voice, murmuring those dank bands to life. The sound is sleepy and hungry, the intimate call of a lover reaching across the sheets. Are you awake? Thirsty, she runs the spitting sink, catches a handful of water and sucks it from her palm. It tastes of pipe. She clears her throat and hums again. She'll need all day, she thinks with a pang of fear, to get this engine running. But she hasn't got all day. For the first time since she can remember, she's got somewhere to be. She rolls the sound from a gentle rise down to a valley and up again. Soft strokes until her voice gathers strength. Then she hums a melody that will shuttle her from one end of her range to the other, pausing just shy of the note she can't reach, waiting for her vocal cords to stretch and relent. Finally, she sings. And the voices around her stop. Who is this crone, so beloved and yet unknown? To see her on the street, you might tuck a small bill into her palm or flash a kindly smile and walk on. But you do know her, have spoken her name, sung along with her at your high school dance, your hometown football game. To the sound of her voice, you walked down the aisle, or buried your loved ones, or rocked your baby to sleep. You can't explain why her music hits you square on a nerve, why certain notes send chills across your skin and make you want to stop what you are doing, stop time, and call someone you love before all of it goes away. Her music takes you from the gates of heaven to the darkest hell and back again because she knows. She's been there. And all she's ever done, all she knows to do, is render it in song. 1. Chapter 1. It was any old Sunday at First Tabernacle, a relatively new congregation of charismatic Christians worshiping in a rented annex, where folding chairs stood in for pews, ceiling fans and fly traps adorned the low ceiling, posing a threat to anyone over 6 foot, and light filtered not through colored glass, but bottom-dollar windows from Sears. 19-year-old Twyla Higgins mouthed the words to Walking in the Light of God while she wrote an original song in her head. A skill she had honed over these 8 years of singing in the choir, how to tune out the sounds around her and be somewhere else entirely in her mind. This was her refuge. Not choir, and definitely not First Tab, but writing songs. It was like sitting in the hull of a wooden boat in the pitch black, being moved by a rhythm so much larger than her it must be God. Her body and mouth followed remembered rhythms, while her mind worked out something beautiful, sad, and strange.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?